over here. I want to explain a few things. I want to try and look at me all awkward. The one thing I noticed is that my hair grew a lot. As you see, this afro has been growing. I don't manage it at all, but it's grown a lot since then. That's one thing I noticed.
There's also one thing that I instantly noticed is the lower stream quality.
Yeah, the lower stream quality. I had composite for the PlayStation 2 because now I have S video, and my layout. I literally spent probably 5 minutes making that. So yeah, it's not the best. We've improved since then, but it's all right. It'll be fun. But yeah, I'm gonna try not to pause it too much. I want to kind of just go and comment on it as we go because that will make it feel the closest to how it's gonna be at the event. And honestly, Jenny, if you want to, I need to have a command for the event. I should do that. But there's gonna be an event that I'm gonna be commentating. It's gonna be the same category. So just to give some context here, this is my first submitted Jak and Daxter 100% speedrun. And this is my first speed game that I started doing. And I'm going to be commentating 100% hub relay. So Jak and Daxter has 3 hubs. So there's going to be 3 people per team, and they're going to each team member is going to do a hub and then pass it on to the next team member until the run is done. And I thought it'd be a really fun event. I helped organize it. If I can talk. I helped organize it, and it's going to be happening this Sunday. So, yeah, and feel free to share it to anybody. It should be a lot of fun. But this is the channel that it's going to happen on if you want to share it. Oh, well, there you go, Whip. Thank you. Yo, what's up, Split? How you doing? And Split's going to be doing commentary with me. So, appreciate you stopping by as well, Split. So if you do share with your community, you'll be able to hear Split as well. Wanna come save me? I'm forcing Whip to be in the VC with me so we can both try to simulate what the commentary would be like, but we're analyzing my own run. Waiting to suffer. But yeah, I don't know. It'll be fun. So you ready, Whip? I'm gonna just start playing it. I'm just gonna leave my own commentary on to see what I was talking about too. It's probably just weird stuff. And we can mainly talk about the run, and let me know if the volume's too high as well. Yeah, we're gonna do some testing tomorrow, Split. I won't stream tomorrow. We can do whatever you think would be best to prepare.
How did you insult Split like that by calling
Wow. This is just my way of preparing a little bit beforehand, just to, see my old run. But yeah, enough talking. Let's get it started. Are you good, Whip?
No.
Hopefully the volume is going to be good as well. Hopefully it doesn't get too high with the splits.
I'll do my best.
Oh my gosh, the way my splits looked.
Did you guys hear that? Let me know if you heard I'll do my best.
That wasn't that bad.
Precisely.
You heard it? That wasn't that bad.
That's good news.
I don't know what Manto's talking about.
You're going to hear a lot.
It's not the same shirt.
It can't be, because one's a tank top, one's a t-shirt.
Oh, is it kind of laggy? Yo, what's up, Manto, by the way, though?
Yeah, she cut the sleeves off, a year ago and just reattached them.
I haven't worn my tank tops in so long, but I think when I first started streaming, I was just wearing tank tops, obsessively.
What's up, Miggle?
Hey, I'm not actually doing that bad. I don't think this is that bad. The start.
It's not that great either, so.
Oh, never mind. I bonked.
Rip.
Rip.
Is really strong right now.
You're ahead of me, so.
Am I?
Precisely.
Well, yeah, because I'm watching a stream.
Okay, let me turn it down for you guys.
I have stream delay.
Oh. Better than my start? So yeah, this isn't my actual first run, by the way. My first run was not recorded at all.
False advertising.
But this is my second run ever of the game. Oh, rip, I missed an orb.
You might hear my kitty meowing.
Oh, look at Judah giving me encouragement. I practiced this so much before I did my second run, by the way.
My kitty wants attention.
I did my first run. It was 3 hours and 1 minute, as you can see. Oh, 3 hours and 2 minutes, apparently. I thought it was 1 minute. But yeah, I did use the splits for my first run, but I did not use... I was not able to record my first run. I don't have a way to change splits, Manto. The only reason I don't have like a channel points thing for that is because it's confusing to me to have the names changed. And hey, what's up, Otterly? How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Oh, and Miggle, my bad. I'm so sorry. I didn't say hey, but hopefully you're doing well, Miggle. 3 hours, what the? Look, mistakes were made, honestly, in that run. I talked to my mom in that, no, not my mom. I talked to my grandmother in that run. And I died like 50 million times on Blue Stage cutscene. I failed that so many times. I had to restart the console like 5 times.
Look at this cat.
Wait, is it lagging? It should not be lagging. It looks like it kind of is, though.
It is.
I wonder if my stream was just... Oh, I think my stream was crap back then.
My cat.
Shout out to Onyx, by the way, because Onyx helped me with my stream. When I first started, I think my stream was laggy. I just want the precursor robot end to be changed to that. Oh, well, I could do that. Honestly, I'm more open to changing the end split than anything else. And hey, what's up, Sadria? Oh, yeah, hopefully unloading the truck goes well. And hey, Heavy with Hoping, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Appreciate you stopping by. And no worries, Miggle. You don't have to type. Enjoy your food. Yeah, Onyx is like just big shout out to Onyx. Onyx hasn't been grinding too much lately and hasn't been around too much, but Onyx behind the scenes has still been helpful to me. Onyx helped me so much in the beginning. Like, he made my panels. He helped me with my stream lagging because I had no idea what the frick was wrong with my stream. So, like, the lag you're seeing, it was legit my stream back then. And I didn't understand that was happening. And Onyx was like, oh, yeah, change these settings and stuff. That'll fix it. And, like, I don't know.
You were on an older, crappier computer, too.
Yeah, like, just shout out. Oh, yeah, my computer was bad back then. Like, just shout out to Onyx and stuff for helping me out so much.
Oh, yeah, the camera's infinitely better.
The webcam was bad. Everything was just bad back then.
Wow, look how slow you were collecting those cells.
Yeah, the orbs.
Yeah, they just...
Yeah, everything is really slow. My movement was just, like, really slow. And the thing is, the thing that I was really good at back then is I was very, very... I went slow and made sure I did things right, you know? You can tell I'm doing that.
This shit's team bad these days. You got sleeves now.
Oh my gosh, this route. I forgot. This route was old as frick.
This is nasty.
Yeah, this is... The hundo route has changed a lot since then.
You're playing like me, punching, fucking up your roll jumps.
The shirt even better these days. You got sleeves now. Oh my gosh.
I literally just read that.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. I was actually analyzing myself there. My movement. And yo, what's up, Alec? How you doing?
You literally just stood there and punched it. You didn't even do it the way you do now.
Yeah.
Everything was so much different and just so much better.
The good thing about Jak 1 Hundo is that for the most part, the game will let you know when you have all the collectibles, except for the cells, without having to go into the pause menu. Yeah. If you notice... Oh, frick, I thought my splits had both. Apparently, I took it out by the time I did my second run. That's weird. I used to have the cell count and the orb count in my splits. I think...
You know, that makes me nauseous.
It looks like I only have the orb count now. When I did this run. I think in my first run I had both.
I was doing a lot. Trying to get the stream set up.
I think you did.
Yeah, it's honestly, it's really cool looking at old stuff. Oh, my bad. Go ahead, Whip.
I'm saying some of your splits might still have it, just not all of them.
I think I've gotten rid of splits since then, and I might not have as many orb. I think I still have them, though, honestly. I can't remember.
I'm saying those splits that are there that you see, some of them might not have some of them might have cell count and some don't.
Oh, okay. You saw that, Whip, how I messed up the ground pound?
Yeah,
I actually did mess it up there.
None of this is too bad.
Definitely not, Sagia. Back then I was like, yeah, I'm not doing LTS at all. I didn't have any faith in myself. and what I was able to do.
Yeah, split that was pretty sketch. Still was better than mine though.
Yeah, that. Oh, this is kind of sketch.
This whole run is gonna be sketch.
Look at that. I was all extra safe. I was super safe in the beginning as well. But yeah, it is cool seeing the old route. I agree. And hey, Alec. Hopefully you're doing well. Appreciate you stopping by.
You screwing that up too. You got stuck underneath it.
Yeah, the spacing was kind of not that great.
Nice high jump.
Wow, I'm saying hello to Alekine for the first time. I said Alekine? Is that how I say it? Alec was a supporter from the beginning. Honestly, I watched Alec a lot in the beginning. Like Alec was one of the people who I watched a lot when
and so
in the beginning. Yeah.
Hey, plant boss, please. I'm really bad at you.
Yeah, she was.
Oh, I didn't even go for bite skip.
Also, the mic was crap back then too.
I was extremely shy. That's what I was explaining to someone earlier. Jenny, she stopped by a bit earlier. How like I was super nervous back then. Like afraid to talk and stuff. I've gotten way more comfortable. But it's interesting to see.
I'll never forget Pi's first singing stream only because I was also in the call.
Yeah, true. Thanks a lot for that, though, Split. That was a lot of fun. I'm glad I got a chance to do that at least once.
Look how slow you're doing.
Yeah, I fricked those up so bad.
Wow, in that jump you completely missed it.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched a lot of people in the beginning before I started streaming. It was a lot. I watched Alec a lot. I think the Sexy Sax Man streamed a lot back then, so I watched him a lot. It was a lot of people doing hundo back then that I watched. It's like hundo was my first category, obviously, so I wanted to watch a lot of it.
That's okay. I'd rather get it.
You got wrecked.
I'd rather be able to keep the eco.
He just wanted to give you a hug and you killed him.
So interesting, really.
No major skips, ew.
I have to do that category eventually.
Yes.
I was excited about getting that scout fly with eco.
Not ideal because I don't keep the eco longer, but I wanted to get that extended there because I usually miss that.
Oh, okay. So I was still struggling with extendeds back then. I mean, I still do. Honestly, I think the biggest thing that I struggle with just with this game is just my movement is not the best. Like, it's hard for me to get the timings right for the inputs and stuff like that. I feel like that's something I struggle with a lot. But I think I've definitely improved since then, but it's definitely something I struggle with. Wow, this boosted it. Oh, I fricked it up. This boosted I struggled with a lot in the beginning.
Right.
It's no longer in the route anymore. But I kind of miss it because it used to challenge me a lot.
I was gonna say that doesn't look familiar.
Yeah, it's gotten routed out.
Yo, Aslov.
Yeah, hey, what's up, Aslov? Yeah, it is nostalgia for sure. But I used to struggle with this boosted a lot. It would, like, I don't know, I would just come up to it nervous for some reason.
You know your title says September 15th, right?
Does it?
Yeah.
Am I actually?
I'm alright now.
Are you freaking kidding me? I can't, bro. Oh my god. I keep saying September. Oh my god.
Never 2 months late. Shit.
Oh my god. I'm really about to cry. Sorry. Every time I laugh at myself, I just start crying. I can't believe I keep saying September. God dang it.
You even typed it.
I say it. I type it. Why, dude? Oh man.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I try to relax.
My bad.
My nerves are already high.
We're 2 months late.
It could be because I don't know if sound bites make it splits heavier. Or
Yeah, I appreciate that, Heavy.
Yeah, it sounds right.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. That boosted just scared me a lot.
Good fish here. Well, let's hope we get one.
You got me crying over here now.
I feel it. I guess it's kind of intimidating as a new runner. Should I skip fish or just keep it? I think I should keep it, right?
Fashionably late, it's still a thing,
Time is
right?
fake. I don't know what month it is anymore.
It's okay. I appreciate you being here.
What time are we doing the race, or is that not determined?
Because I just need to
What do you mean?
get my muscle memory how to
What do you mean race?
because I
The relay.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, we racing? What?
get used to how
My bad. Oh, my bad, Harmon. Sorry.
let's try to get all the fish.
It's Hyundai. You can't
It's-
skip fish.
The event's looking like it's gonna probably be at 1 through 2 p.m. Sometime between 1 through 2 p.m. It looks like at this point from the times everyone had. Oh, frick.
Jet 2 is 2 hours to be there.
There, my cat's literally right under me. It's gonna be looking at 1 through 2 o'clock.
I just
Oops.
She's not
Okay.
in it.
I missed the
because she-
fish.
okay.
Basically, utterly, she created the event, and she's going to be doing commentary,
What happened
so
there?
she's not going to be
It's hard
actually
explain, but
running
what
in
happened to me a lot
the
where
relay.
I try to put myself
I
in
helped
that
organize the
right
event.
now.
I don't want to say I created it.
You created it, shut
I
up.
think me and Dean talked about doing something like this, and I said I wanted to organize it, and
By now,
I was allowed to be an organizer, and I got a chance to do that. So I'm really grateful.
finish in EO4 at least.
So I kind of made it what it is with the help of like the other organizers.
Well, split? Yeah, I think I'm okay. I think it's okay.
That wasn't a bad fish.
I think I switched to
But hundo fishes are always nice, so.
so I can actually see how
Jack 2 race 2 hours be there. Oh my gosh, that would be so bad. I haven't done Jack 2 in like a few weeks now. I'm just taking a break from Jack 2.
Wow.
When you asked me about Hundo, I was terrified that you were going to have me run.
I mean, I think
Do you have an iPad? I don't have an iPad,
only
unfortunately.
thing you play instead of 40 this time, that's an
No, that's
improvement.
not-
But yeah, Audley, what Whip said, I
Okay, that's good.
am not in the relay. I just helped organize it, and I'm gonna be doing commentary. So I'm practicing with I'm trying to get comfortable commentating a run.
Watching me. So I don't need. It doesn't really matter if you're here or not. I appreciate you being here. Don't stress over it.
Me talking about like viewer count and
You
crap.
guys have shown me incredible kindness already.
I've always been very adamant about that. I'm always appreciative of the support, no matter how much it is. Yeah, it's been so much fun organizing, and I hope I can continue to do it even after this event.
Misty Island.
Not gonna lie, when you asked me how I felt about Hundo, oh, okay, that's what you were reading.
Yeah, I'm getting
Whip,
coding
gotcha.
overloaded again, so hopefully it's not too bad for you guys.
I would never force you to run though, Split, or anybody really. It'd be nice to, but that's the cool thing about like commentating and organizing. Like, you can really love something, but just not feel like you're okay to do it, or like you don't want to do it like right now.
Like, please
But
don't
you
do
can
that.
still
Wow,
be
that was-
involved, you
that
know?
was terrible.
The way I caught the
I
muse.
wanna miss.
You bunked on the rock, and then you almost got murdered.
Didn't miss.
Yeah, but you can still get it. That's the cool thing about it. Like, the muse isn't that bad once you kind of understand it. You have some time, you know, to kind of fix your mistakes. Oh, I forgot. This is an old Misty route too. I was about to say, where the heck am I going? But yeah, this is like old Misty. Does anyone else just love the new Misty? Like, the new Misty for Hundo is so much fun.
Garbage.
But yeah, I see how this route isn't the best, because you're coming all the way over here, and this is how we end Hundo now. Now you're coming up to, before you would come all the way up to here in the beginning.
Isn't that kind of how you end every cat?
Yeah, we end it by going there, getting that cell at the end now.
Yeah, I think you end every category like that.
Yeah, it's just becoming the new way of doing Misty, basically.
Kinda makes me worry.
But yeah, for a long time, the Hundo route was kind of, you did that section first.
Imagine being bad at Misty Boosted.
Honestly, I'm still bad at Misty Boosted. Oh, freak! I forgot we did this. Yeah, this is interesting. Then we come back over here again later. Wow, this is so weird to see.
We don't do it here.
Oh, this is Whip on the mic. My bad, Arterly. That's another thing I want to work on, like commentating, but making sure I'm not missing too much of the chat.
My math is awful, so.
Because I want to try to follow the chat as much as I can for the event as well, but still commentate. It's going to be hard, though, because there's going to be 5 screens, you know?
This time I did that right.
And hey, Naruto and Pikachu, how you doing? Still love your name.
I think I do it.
But yeah, new Misty route is satisfying to do and watch. Hey, what's up, Skeleton? How you doing?
I'm doing goose.
Hopefully you're doing well. And good to hear that you're doing good, Naruto. Doing goose. Good to hear that you're doing well.
What? I've never bonked there.
Something is so satisfying about grabbing those orbs there. Like, they're so satisfying. I love grabbing it. Honestly, I wasn't that bad back then. I really don't feel like I'm that bad.
That's a major yikes, Skeleton.
That was scary.
Maybe I'm just being too generous to myself, but I mean, I don't feel like I was that bad.
I practiced my Misty cycles properly because I
In some ways, I feel like I was better back then because I didn't put too much, I didn't expect much from myself at all.
kill strat.
So I feel like I just performed better because I didn't worry so much. If that might not make any sense.
I think it might make you better mentally, but not actually play.
Yeah, like obviously I'm way better, but I feel like there's some things I did better here because of that. And
Yeah, I don't know about that.
and that kind of proves that like your mentality towards something matters so much, especially in speedrunning. If I get like that kind of carefree mentality again, I feel like I'll start to, you know, be even better than I am now.
I'm so scared. Which one's coming right now? Am I actually on?
Oh no, that's so terrible. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's like my biggest nightmare, like having my PC die.
We're gonna take
That's why I want to get a backup one as ASAP. But it's expensive, obviously.
Oh, actually, the one you're using is going to be your backup one.
Yeah, the one I'm using now will be my backup once I can get another. Oh, I freaked up and hit the bomb.
perfectly.
Rip.
Ouch.
That's such a terrible mistake to make. I hate it.
I'm so proud of myself for that. That's okay.
Ah, yeah, because the annoying thing about the Zeppelins is if you hit the bomb, you can't, like, just re-hit it again. Like, the Zeppelin will, like, fly up in the air, so you can't just get a second chance. So if you do that in that spot, it's like you just missed the Zeppelin, unfortunately.
That's the hardest one to get, so I'll take it.
And I'm glad you finished your homework. And thanks for the lurk, Thinkbrew. Appreciate it.
I think I can get him.
The good thing about having multiple commentators is that you don't have to take on the responsibility of watching every screen while having to also watch chat and commentate. Yeah, and that's kind of what I want to focus on tomorrow, like us figuring out how we're going to flow together. Because that's what I'm not that good at. Like, I want to figure out how to flow nicely with other people when we're commentating something like that.
Are you saying you prefer the old
Nice. It still worked out a
FJ
little bit, I guess.
compared to the new one?
Sorry if I'm getting like really excited.
I think so, yeah.
Things, like, really
That's
amazing.
interesting, though, because I feel like I like all the hundo changes.
The Misty one looks way better. This looks terrible.
This game
Yeah, the Misty one is 100% better. I love the Misty change. Yo, thank you for the Yoshi.
how we doing?
Appreciate it.
We're good.
Had to do that.
I think we're good. I didn't miss any, right?
Oh, I got that. Nice. I freaked that up for some reason a lot. Oh, yeah, I remember this. I had to stop completely to go for that boosted. Love it.
Please? He's never actually done that to me before?
That is something that I still kind of do today, just not as much, like not as extreme. But
Not like that.
yeah, I always have to stop and like think for a second, like I'm about to do a boosted and then go for a boosted. Like I can't ever just go right into it. Like I'm not that good.
That run is going well.
Back in these runs, literally every single boosted lost you at least 1 to 2 seconds. Every single one.
Yeah, like I probably lose so much time just to preparing my boosteds.
I don't really expect to
Just a
ever really
boosted
be the
prep,
best
you
at
probably
it.
lose like a minute to
I
your
just wanna
run.
be able to perform.
You like
Wow,
that
you
command,
bumped on that
Sadria?
Oh, well. I just want to get better for myself, Bree.
I like that bonk on the little pillar
It's a
there.
slow process of getting
Yeah, bonking is unfortunately a thing
Actually,
for me.
That's probably like the best Misty I've ever done.
You know what else is
Maybe.
a thing though?
Fuck!
Do a nice
I
trick.
got.
That's a
Yeah,
thing.
these splits are from my 3-hour run. They're not from my recent ones, but
Thanks to Chad.
something I
Polly's
have
never
to
immune to
do
jump scares. No, she's not. Trust me.
I'm not immune. If I played an actual horror game, I think I'd still get jump scared.
The funny part is, Split, I used that emote, I used that voice command, like, I think last week or the week before. She did get jump scared by it.
Thank you so much for the follow, Naruto and Pikachu. Appreciate that. Yeah, the high is pretty loud. I probably shouldn't have it that loud, but it's funny.
Oh, frick, what am I doing?
You saw that? I was just watching the cutscene and didn't hit circle on time. It's Sora dies.
You missed the S on
Yeah,
the
with an
end.
S, yeah. Right? Yeah, Sora dies with the S.
Yeah!
There you go. I haven't gotten rid of any voice command I've ever added, and I probably will never do that.
You know, see, that's something in your old stream, like all your old runs. The cutscene stops. Like now, when you play, you don't even get to see the press circle to do whatever. Because it just happens immediately.
Yeah.
In this run, a lot of them are say like press this button, you just stand there like.
Yeah, I
looking at
didn't pay
chat or
attention very
something.
well at all. Now I spam circle while I'm not paying attention.
It's with the Z instead of an S, utterly.
That link looks a little big, but
Yeah, with a Z. That's kind of my thing. I really like the letter Z. I like to add it in place of S a lot.
let me know how that looks, Duda, if you did click the link.
Rip.
How the markdown file looks.
Basically, split.
A contemplated life.
I think this run I end up saving like 50 minutes somewhere. I'm really curious to see where that. Oh, it's probably gonna come from the blue sage thing. You should just be able to hit.
Bonk Haven today.
Yeah, Polys for Z. Yeah. Oh man, dang, my stream was really lagging like a lot. God dang.
Next
Yeah, it
time,
was.
man.
I really did not realize it was that bad.
I'm too sarcastic for my own good.
Oh yeah, you're right. I don't know why I didn't think of that.
Oh, no worries, Otterly.
Good idea. Our link shortener next time. I actually have
That's
my
a
link
really
account
big
on my
delay.
Windows link shorteners account.
Mobile's like that though. Remember, I would always watch streams on mobile and have to tell people I'm delayed.
Yeah.
Because it's so bad.
Okay, here's the next thing that used to scare me a lot. These boosteds here. I don't know why, but these seem to be.
Oh yeah, these boosted scared me a lot in the beginning.
Threatening technique.
Every once in a while, I would still frick them up, but like I used to lose, well, not lose runs, but mess these up a lot.
Sometimes I still mess them up. So.
I also mess this up a lot. I always struggle with the ground pound method, which is why I started doing like the high jump one. But I'm trying to add the ground pound method back because it's faster.
Thank you. Let me know.
But I'm just so much more comfortable just high jumping.
Any commands yet?
Mobile Twitch is kind of a travesty, for being honest.
That good enough for that?
Wow. I actually did this pretty nice.
I usually don't do it.
Really slow, but nice. That's kind of how my brain worked. Like, I like to take my time and make sure it's right.
Imagine me spooked by boosted.
Just to make sure that works.
I see who the troll commentator is going to be for this relay.
Let's try not to.
The thing is, there's nothing wrong with that.
Nice.
I'm gonna definitely be more on the serious side. But I feel like I'm like a mixture. Like, I'm serious, but I also like to, have a good time as well. But like, it's gonna be hard to find that balance because this event is so competitive, you know? Oh, wow, we used to get this in the beginning. I forgot about that. Wow, I missed the cell.
Way to miss the power cell there.
Yeah, Hetty, there's a lot of times where Polly just goes into like focus mode, and you can see it in her face, and you can feel the focus in your bones.
Okay, I think I got one.
That's why we have this.
Leave it to me.
Well, I mean,
That's because I lose focus half of the time.
so
Well, yeah, but sometimes you're hyper focused, and that applies.
Yeah, like sometimes I get into like a focus mode where I just play really well, and then other times I'm just like constantly distracted.
Thanks for the tits in the chat.
Yes, I appreciate the tits. Not like your cough like cut out.
I think it did.
That's funny. I used to punch off of that. You don't want to do that. You want to spin off of it.
I love how every emote that Naruto just posted in there was made by Ra except for tits.
Yeah. Ra has so many emotes. I just honestly have like almost Ra's entire collection in my thing.
Zem this emote would be like Zem.
I thought I turned off my mic, but I guess I turned it back on. I hope you guys can hear me, but thank you for the good luck.
I honestly can't disagree with that split. I can't.
You heard that knock? That sounded really loud.
Oh man, this is so interesting.
Tubby.
Yo, what's up, Tub Tub? How you doing?
No, that was slow.
Hey, did you guys hear it?
If
Oh.
that happened, I get distracted.
Oh, I did? I mentioned your name? Oh, nice.
Also, they left me in like 2 seconds. But thank you for getting the door.
Hope you're doing well, Tub Tub. Yeah, I'm just watching my old run, just trying to get used to thinking about how to commentate and comment on like what I'm seeing. And trying not to pause it.
Hopefully that's okay.
Like I want to pause it and just like analyze it, but I don't need to. It's fine. Oh my god, split.
Pardon wishing for death. Jesus.
Oh, you're in the stream. Yeah, it's interesting like seeing like who was supporting me back then. Appreciate it though. Appreciate it a lot. Even though my stream is apparently lagging severely randomly.
Jesus, what the frick?
I actually got the punch right, and I was like,
God dang, Tub Tub.
like too far from the cell.
Yeah.
I just have like Woody.
This run is
Minimum doll.
back at April 21st. Wow. Yeah, April 21st, 2019. That's at least when I uploaded it to YouTube, and I'm pretty sure I used to upload everything like either day of or the day after. The thing is, back then I had like I was using like a really bad computer, so like it would take sometimes like a whole day for a video to upload. So like it's around that time. It's around that time, basically.
Did I fall? Yes, I fell.
Hey, I got the egg thing. Nice.
That was weird.
Ratchet and Clank size matters. You want to know what's so funny, Naruto and Pikachu? I actually skipped that game. I'm playing all of the Rack series, but I skipped that game because I think it's only on PSP or something. Wait a minute, were you just sneezing
Pranks on us.
in that stream?
Could be a thing.
I think
I
you just
told you, I have that muted.
I think you just sneezed in the video.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, I was talking to them like my favorite cutscenes.
Sagia appears. A wild Sagia appears.
It did have a PS2 port? Oh, well. I don't know. I think people were telling me to skip it because it's not that good or something. Someone was telling me to skip it because it's not that great of a game. Or it's like TOF. I think people were saying it's like the TOF of the Ratchet series. But I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But maybe I can go back to play it. But yeah, I think I skipped that one. I'm playing Tools of Destruction right now.
I almost was gonna load into
And by the way, I'm probably going to play Tools of Destruction on Saturday this week because obviously the event is on Sunday. So I'm probably going to... Sorry, I just thought about the September thing again. I'm probably going to do Ratchet on Saturday instead.
I don't really get jokes. It's go over my head like that.
But yeah, I'm playing Tools of Destruction right now. But I might go back.
That's how I survived I think for like 27 years. I'll be fine.
Yeah, it's been 2 years since this run.
Situation
Kinda
going
crazy.
on, huh?
Wait. No. Not 2 years. Almost 2 years. Right? I haven't hit my 2-year mark since streaming, but I'm close.
was closer to a year and a half, not 2.
Yeah.
You actually did. All right.
Almost 2 years, yeah.
Yeah, but actually, you followed this year, so you're correct.
Wow, Tub.
What is that from? Or you just made that up right now? I feel like that's from something. Precisely. Or I'm just thinking of stop it, get some help. I think that's what I'm thinking of.
Stop it. Get some help. Oh, yikes. That was... Oh.
That probably never happened either. Interesting.
Heavy's over here doing some math.
I love how I figure out that something happens that I'm not expecting, and it's like, interesting.
I don't know. Made it up now.
April was the 4th month. November is the 11th month. So, yeah. Yeah. It's kind of crazy to think I've been streaming for that long.
That ground pound.
But I really enjoy it. I'm glad I started. So yeah, if you're ever thinking like I should start something and you're not sure, just start it, because I'm glad I did. And I hope I don't ever stop.
Yahoo!
It's just funny, Heavy, because that's probably just noticeable, and
It's for a good cause,
her
I guess.
weak point that she mentions constantly.
Yeah.
She's bad at math.
Honestly, it's complicated. I'm not good at basic math. The math that should be easy. But I can do higher level math.
See, here's my deal. I'm too lazy to stream.
But yeah, no worries. You can do your math. And I hope the engineering is going well. That's super sick.
Fuck!
Sometimes I give polys when people can't do that command. I only made that command cost money, or not money, but cost polys, because I didn't want people to spam it all the time. Because, you know, if you know that I don't curse, personally, I just don't curse. And that command has, obviously, Whip is cursing in it, so I didn't want to make it too obsessive, but it's not that big of a deal.
I need to hear it once to stream.
Anybody lurking that I can't see? I appreciate you.
I like math until I start seeing Greek letters.
And that's fine, Split. Do what you feel is best for you. Honestly, I feel like streaming has given me, like, another sense of purpose that I can work to achieve outside of the other things that I do.
Jesus, Heavy, what the frick?
But not everyone's going to feel the same. Not everyone's going to have the same interests or hobbies or passions, whatever. I like math until I start seeing Greek letters. The weirdest thing about me is I found math without letters to be not as, like, harder for me to do, which makes no sense. Like algebra is when I started to think math was kind of cool, because you started adding letters to the mix and it made it more interesting. I don't know. But once it starts getting really complicated and the basic math is really important, that's when I started to struggle with the higher level maths anyway, so.
But yes, oddly, that command is me raging in the background.
Yeah, that's Whip raging at Fall Guys. There's a clip that Doom got of it. It's pretty funny, and I was like, I had to make that. Like, I think Whip was like, make that a command, and I was like, yeah, we definitely have to make that a command. It's just too funny. I do basic arithmetic. I like speed, and I like engineering equations, but I failed high school level math twice. Yeah, it's interesting how that can happen.
Algebra for days, geometry go away.
Yeah, I don't know. I got old and then I started having voice cracks.
I got old and then I started having voice cracks. It is true. What were you saying that's weird too, Doom?
Probably himself.
Here's another scary part. In my 3-hour one, I failed,
honestly, geometry, I did not like that at all. I did not enjoy that in any way, shape, or form.
I reset my console like 4
Hey,
times.
Morty.
So let's redeem ourselves here.
Like, what was it? The sine and cosine? Like, all that crap started to make my brain go...
Practice this a bit.
And my brain did not contemplate.
First sine and cosine, that shit don't even exist. It's all fake.
That's a bad one.
Wait a minute. Oh, I used to load the save every time I thought I couldn't... Oh. By the way, something I do now is I turn the camera, so if I don't grab that orb, I don't have to keep starting over again. But I didn't know that at this point. So I just kept restarting the like loading the save over and over and over until I got it.
This in hundo is pretty hard for me.
And hey, what's up, Morty? How you doing?
Nice run, bro.
Yeah, see? I got it there, but I didn't need to do that. All I needed to do was turn the camera, which I started doing later on.
What a miserable failure.
Yeah, I can understand that split.
Clearly sing Wonderwall for me? Never.
Geometry is like shapes, right? Yeah, geometry was like the shapes and like the angles and like the sine and cosine. That's geometry.
I feel like there's something I'm missing here. I don't know why I split so adamant about never singing that.
Wonderwall? Wonderwall? What is that? Oh.
Imaginary numbers are a thing, but they're complete bullcrap, and that's why they're imaginary, because no one uses them. See, the thing is they're imaginary numbers, so they really don't exist. So I guess they aren't a thing, because they're imaginary.
That's the type of stuff I can't explain, but yeah, I don't know. I remember learning it, but it's been so long. But yeah, imaginary numbers are a thing. Math is complex, but I thought it was pretty interesting in some ways. I just couldn't really grasp basic math, like arithmetic and all that stuff. Like, my brain just doesn't understand it. So it makes, like, all the more complex or higher level math, like, harder to grasp because, like, the basics aren't there for me.
This is getting me very upset.
Why do you feel like you're a meme in the Jak community? Oh, frick. Oh, no, that's normal. Never mind. I was like, wait, why are you going to this first? But yeah, you go to the gambler first. What am I talking about?
You're saying, why do you go to this first? Like, it's somebody else. You're watching somebody else's run. Like, why do you go to gambler first? But it's you.
Yeah.
I feel like we're analyzing the route more than the run itself. We are. That's the thing, though. There's not going to be any route changes in the relay unless somebody's doing like the wrong route. Like,
no, everyone should be doing the same thing.
I mean, unless somebody doesn't learn something, like maybe like
Oh, wait a minute. Actually, no, because there's a new Citadel route recently. I don't think all the newer runners are going to be doing that.
Like, I don't know if Oxio or something's going to be doing that, or
depends on who does Hub 3 though. Oh, frick, I just realized. I just realized we were supposed to announce like who's doing what split, but who's doing what hub, but maybe we shouldn't. Like, maybe we should just leave it to the event.
That took you like a half an hour to get on that Zoomer. What was that? Did you notice that?
Either I wasn't paying attention. Ooh, I actually got the triple mole there, beginning.
No,
nice.
You were paying attention. You were just like bonking into it and like going underneath it and crashing.
Oh, I was probably hitting square instead of circle.
Or you're waiting for maybe you were waiting for the prompt to appear.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what it was. Cause I don't think the prompt for you.
Oh, yeah. You don't have to wait for it to appear.
You ran into the eco boxes and missed an orb.
Yikes, like, I missed him too. Oh, I got him though. I got him like in the backup spot. Nice.
Y'all hate on math too much.
I don't hate math. I can't understand it. But I do love math. I love how math works, and I do find it interesting. I just have accepted that I can't understand it the way I want to. But I still do find it interesting, for sure.
But you play Ed Sheeran? What does that have to do with anything, Tub? I don't get it.
I think they're split and Tub are talking amongst each other about stuff. And honestly, Split, if you ever want to do like a music type of stream, I wouldn't mind trying that out again. It was a lot of fun. I just don't know how you do that anymore on Twitch because it seems so hard to do Twitch now. Like music on Twitch. I would have to make sure I'm being safe.
Yo, Oxio, what's up?
And hey, Oxio, how you doing? Hope you're doing well.
I literally just mentioned your name. I don't know if you were here the whole time or not.
Wow, I actually said I'd rather lose my blue eco than lose control. What a scrub. Just kidding.
That you did?
I did.
Wow.
I'm the exact opposite now. Not the exact opposite, but I've slowed down instead of losing my eco. I'd rather slow down to a halt than lose my eco. Wow, I actually grabbed a lot of eco here. There's no way I got through. No, okay, I was about to say. I just lost it. Yeah, I lost all that eco. I was about to say, there's no way I kept that. I was not comfortable with that at all in the beginning.
Oh! I gotta be honest.
Oh,
I've never even
frick.
heard of Wonderwall.
Yo, this was clutch as frick. I noticed I missed a mole because I ran into it and then finished the moles and then went back and do purple rings. I remember this happening. I missed the mole. I'm so lucky I ran into it though, because if I didn't, I would have not finished moles and didn't realize I didn't finish it.
You would have realized later.
But yeah, I did this epic fail there, Aslov.
Yeah, because what happened is you go back to geology, it's just like, you didn't save the freaking moles, you dick.
Oopsies. I knew I was missing something. That's why I paused. Like, there's something I'm supposed to do, isn't there?
Oh, okay, so if I covered songs on guitar again, that's fine. Because honestly, I would like to try to do that again one day. It was a lot of fun. I appreciate you being willing to do it with me, because it really made me feel more comfortable to try it, you know?
Yeah, Morty, this run is ancient. It is about a year and 7 months old. It's from April, which is the month that she started streaming the game.
Yeah.
April of 2019. Yeah, I'm here, but I've never even heard of Wonderwall, so I don't even know the song you're referring to.
Jack X Hero Mode 100%. That's probably not happening.
Honestly, I'm gonna have to ban you for that.
I'm so glad I didn't kill the run from that mistake.
Jack X runs are, ooh, yikes, scare the crap out of me.
Hey, Zerucus. Hope you're doing well.
Oh wow, Lucas stopped by when I was trash. I'm just kidding.
I really just did that just
Lucas's new name is Zarengkaz.
Oh, man.
Just to shout that out. Hopefully I'm saying that right.
Let's not get
Why can't you do singing shoes anymore, Split?
nice run you have there. Thank you, I'm trying.
I mean, that's fine.
We're gonna see what happens. Let me just get myself in a good position.
But yeah, why? Is it just like preference?
I'm trying not to mess this up really badly like I usually do. Oh, I missed it. Keep going.
I think Tub Tub's asking you if you learn Wonderwall, will you accompany me and sing?
He might have been talking to me because his previous question was.
Yeah, I think he was talking to you.
That's not happening. I don't sing.
Whip doesn't sing. Whip doesn't do things with me. I sing by myself. I sing and play guitar by myself.
Singing is not something I've ever been able to do well, and I don't know if I've ever really actually tried to learn it, but I have no interest in it. What is this plant? What are you doing?
This plant is atrocious. Please look away.
Oh my god.
Please look away. I had no method for this at all, it looks like. What was that, 3 cycle right there? I think that was a 3 cycle.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
I'm just a very. I get nervous.
Tubby won't stop harassing me for not learning his songs. Oh my gosh.
Get better.
Yeah, Clogger.
In the Jack community. Look at me. Look at what happens when I'm here. Look at you fucking go, no real strat, just straight in there.
Oh, what's going on, Oxa? You're worried about the race? I don't know if it's the PS2.
He was trying to practice Jack Hub 1. I'm guessing that's what he's planning to run, but the game won't boot.
Does it sit at a black screen, Oxial?
He doesn't know if it's the game or the PS2.
If it sits at a black screen, that's a normal thing that happens. You just gotta restart the console and it'll eventually start up.
Hey, Scar.
Something's weird with the Jack games where it won't boot sometimes. So just restart the console and it should work.
Thank you for stopping by.
I don't know if you've done that or if you've experienced that, but that does happen a lot with this game. But I hope it's nothing bad.
And the thing is, Split, I wouldn't waste your time because singing is not something I would ever want to take seriously anyway.
Yo, what's up, Scar? How you doing? Hope you're doing well.
Organizing karaoke night.
Honestly, I would do karaoke night. Like, I think it was Zed who asked me this, but like, the only thing stopping me from doing like more singing and music stuff is because of Twitch's rules right now. Like, it's a really gray area and I want to make sure I'm doing the right thing. So like, I would do more music stuff because I love music. I'm not good at it. Like, I'm not the best guitar player, I'm not the best singer, but I have fun doing it. I wouldn't mind doing that at all.
You can't force people to do what they want and harass them until they do it. Because all you're going to do is make them not want to do it even more. and then they're not gonna want to talk to you, and then you'll lose them forever. So.
What? Why are we getting so deep right now? What?
Because it's happened to me before.
The thing is, I think Whip is afraid to try things sometimes.
Wait, was there a mole over there?
I fricked up and didn't get another mole? No, I'm fine. Never mind.
Am I crazy or did I see a mole?
I thought I didn't get another mole. I was about to say.
I think I'm crazy.
I'm doing pretty good. I'm having a lot of fun looking into this.
Seeing moles now, I'm like, I missed them.
I did sing on stream before Doom. I just let it get deleted with the VOD.
Because they're telling you to sing freaking Slipknot, that's not gonna happen.
I don't know how Slipknot sounds right now in my head. I know I've listened to them before, but I don't know what they sound like right now. It's not like
I don't even know if your voice is capable of doing that.
I used to try to make myself do screamo.
I don't think they're screamo, but I think it's, you know.
It goes back to the browser. That's interesting, Oxio. I would definitely ask in the Jack Discord, Oxio, if that's happened to other people, because I'm not familiar with that. I can't do screamo, but I used to want to sing screamo songs.
Do you actually have a band, Alec?
I highly doubt. I know Alec plays guitar, though. I just got a PS3 with PlayStation All-Stars. Anyone know if I can do a boosted?
No, not anymore.
What? Morty?
I don't even know what PlayStation All-Stars is.
I don't want to just do that, Tub. Like, I want to make sure that my stream stays safe.
We can start back.
Wow, that's incredible time save.
I want to follow Trish's rules. And honestly, right now, it's not even it doesn't even have to do with Twitch. It's just, you know, the laws, really, that you got to be careful about.
I'm not really into black metal. It's a little too heavy for my taste.
Like, I honestly don't feel like I was that bad back then. Why am I so... I think it's just me taking my time that made me slow back then.
I'll be the maracas guy.
Like, you notice I don't make that many mistakes. Like, it's more so just how slow I do everything, I feel like. I feel like that's still the case to this day. Like, obviously I make mistakes here and there, but I feel like what makes me slow is I do things in a slow pace.
Oh, thanks for that info, Otto. Yeah, I didn't know. I never even knew about that.
But yeah, it is hard to learn songs on the go. Like, I play the same songs over and over again, Split.
I'll play the accordion.
That's the Pog emote, right?
PlayStation All-Stars is like Smash Bros. For PlayStation. I didn't even know what PlayStation All-Stars was, I'm gonna be real with you.
I think that is.
I can do a Suicide for your album cover.
Hey, what's up, Banana Man? Hopefully I didn't butcher your name. No, that's not Banana. Banan Man. Sorry, I just butchered your name, but thanks for checking out the Jack goal. We working towards that one step at a time. So look at how I turned the camera here. This is because I was really scared of getting Blue Sage cutscene. But you do not have to turn the camera like this, folks.
Oh,
like, look how much I turned it back then. Jeez, I was terrified.
Look how much look how much you lagged back then.
Oh yeah, I lagged a lot. It's not my stream. It was that old stream, not the current stream.
Whatever happened to your real first run?
I didn't record it, remember? I just did it.
Wasn't there a run you recorded on your phone or something?
No, I had the splits on the computer, so I still used the splits, but I couldn't record it because I didn't have a capture card then.
Hmm. So, what was the one? So you recorded one without audio? There was one
That was like
audio.
I did Geyser run and I didn't have audio.
Oh, it was just.
So my
Geyser,
first
okay.
Geyser, my first real submission was a Geyser IL, and I didn't have audio for it. And that's when I was like in the Discord, like, can I still submit this? I fricked up. And then I think it was Qatar, answered and said like, yeah, you can submit it. Just try not to do that again.
I thought it was Josh.
Josh, I think Josh helped me a lot in the beginning too, but I don't think Josh said that. I think it was Qatar. Oh, frick, I died. That's bad.
Oof. This run has so many issues with it, and now it's funny to look back.
Not that many though, honestly. I don't feel like I messed up that much.
No, but the thing is, everything is so freaking slow.
Yeah, the thing is, that's what I was saying earlier. I go at a slow pace, but I don't make that many mistakes. And I feel
That's
like,
probably why. That's probably why.
yeah, like, that's how I am, though. Like, I like to make sure I do it right, so I go really slow. And I think that's probably why movement's my weakest point to this day. Because I like to make sure I do it right, so I go really slow. I pace myself, you know what I mean?
To answer Cedra's question, you cannot submit a run without recording it. You don't have to stream it, but you have to have a video proof of your run. They can't verify something that has no video proof.
Yeah, basically. Because
your splits could be anything you want them to be. You could edit them by hand. You could just like split randomly and not even play the game and just split. So there needs to be actual video proof of that.
I used to get extra eco here because I was scared that I wouldn't get it in time, in case you noticed that. So honestly, if you're scared of this part, I would get the extra eco like I just did. It's actually pretty nice. Obviously, it's a time waste, but, you know. But yeah, that's why I didn't submit that first run, because I wasn't able to record it then. But you can record it with your phone. You can record it with a camera if you want to. As long as there's some video proof, you can submit it, even if it looks horrendous. I actually think Josh submitted like his first runs. I think were just him recording it like with a phone or something like that. Like his first runs look like really like low quality. I think that's why. I wanted Whip to run the game, but I don't know if he's gonna commit to it or not. But I did teach him all of Hub 1.
I'm trying to decide if I want to do it or not.
But Whip knows a lot about the game because I tell him a lot about the game, but it's always going to be different once you actually start to run, you know? Yeah. And I played that safe here. I did like the uppercut version instead of like the method I do now where I do the roll jump to the cell. That is like one of the coolest like movement tech I learned for LPC. I loved getting good at that. It feels so good. And I did this really slow and cautiously, probably. Yeah. Like, I was really safe here. You see how slow this is? Wow. I do this part so fast now, it's actually kind of crazy. Yeah, I think it's the disc. It says insert a PS2 format disc.
Oh, that was so dumb. Oh, well.
Wait, you think it's the... No, I think that's the PS2 then.
Yeah, that sounds like the console.
Yeah, that sounds like the console's fricked up.
It sounds like the PS2 doesn't know how to read the discs. What you would have to do is try another disc, see if it gives you the same error, or if the game just plays, or if another game just plays fine.
But I don't know what we're gonna do if that's the case then. It's not good.
Yeah,
Because
no
like,
backups.
I would send you a backup PS2, but I don't think it would get to you in time.
I'm gonna
It
make
wouldn't.
myself do puzzle skip.
Now I don't even know where Oxio lives,
Right, not doing it.
but unless he lives like around the corner from us.
Because I have a few extra PS2. I have an extra PS2 for
The
sure.
relay is in 3 days.
Yeah.
He would have to get to him in under that. So it would have to be like next day.
Yeah, I'd hope it. I would hope it isn't your console or your disc. But yeah, trying another disc will allow you to fully troubleshoot and see. Oh frick! I messed up puzzle skip real bad.
Yeah, you did. This is really embarrassing.
I was not confident with puzzle skip at all. You know the weirdest thing about me? I think I was more comfortable with piggyback, and puzzle skip was like really bad.
Yeah, how's that even possible though?
I don't know. I just switched between them, which one was gonna cause me more problems, honestly.
Yeah, because you definitely got to choose.
It just felt like that. Like one day my puzzle skip was really good, and then another day my piggyback would be terrible, and vice versa.
That's really unfortunate, Morty.
Your PS2 fell? Oh no.
Remember when I dropped the PS2 and we were putting tails together?
Yes, don't remind me. It's so cringe.
Yes.
I'm so protective of my consoles. You don't even know. Like, I take such good care of my consoles. So like, if anything bad happens to a console, like, it's the worst for me.
Just make sure you treat it with extra love and care, Morty, and then you should be okay.
Look how slow I started that boosted.
I could have gone to the bathroom before you even did the boosted. That's how long it took.
I'm glad it hasn't done that since, though, Morty.
Praying on up through Sunday.
Yeah, y'all. What are y'all doing to your PS2s?
If you can't read Sly, I'll try another game. Well, if you can't read Sly, that's almost guaranteeing that the console.
Yeah, it's your console then.
Messed up. I don't know what you can do about that though. Like, I don't know if there's a way to clean the laser.
I don't know. The only thing you could do is try to pick up another PS2 somewhere.
I don't know if there's a way to, if it's like the laser. I don't know if the laser's.
I don't think something like that is something you could easily fix or get fixed. Like, I've heard people saying that they like clean off the laser, but I wouldn't mess with that stuff unless you know what you're doing.
My PS2's disc reader works 90% of 50% of the time.
Do you have a slim? Because that sounds like a slim problem.
It does. My dogs get wrapped up in the corners. Oh my god.
Oh no, no.
You might want to try to move that or do something with that, Morty. That doesn't sound good.
Oh
For the
no.
PS2 or the dogs. No, I got the thick boy. I think she was referring to the Banana Man or whatever.
Oh, okay.
We have a slim that does the same thing.
Oh, it eventually fixed up? That's good. So y'all's PS2s like had issues but then just stopped. Interesting. Well, I'm glad that I'm glad that it didn't completely mess up on you, Heavy. Oh, I meant like Bannon. What Bannon said, it sounds like a slim problem. Oxio, yours can your problem can happen to any PS2, I'm sure.
Actually, Roser, this is a very old video. This is her first submitted run.
Honestly, Roser, I didn't hold forward on the slides for so freaking long. I didn't know that was a thing for so long. So I think like even like once I started getting like way more comfortable, I wasn't even doing it right for a long time.
No. I didn't know if you knew, Roser. That's why I told you.
I remember when I first found out about that, I was like, oh my gosh, I was doing it wrong for so freaking long. And then I feel like I had to relearn how to do the slides over again. Because like I didn't even know how to control myself properly once I was holding forward.
You modded it with an HDD?
You have a fat PS2 and it's doing that, Bannon? Wow. My bad, Luke. Go ahead. That was surprising.
I feel like the modding with the hard disk drive might be the problem. Maybe not. I don't know about modding consoles like that.
Wow, really, Alec? Interesting.
My current PB is the only run I held forward, and no one told me.
I didn't know either.
I feel like there's little things like that that people just assume every single person in the world knows.
Yeah, because like I don't even think Josh mentions it in his hundo tutorial. Because that's how I learned the game. I don't think he mentioned that in it.
Yeah, so something's got to be going on with the PS2. I don't know if it's the laser or the console is just fricked.
Yeah, I think something's wrong with the console. It's definitely not the disc.
Yeah.
Which is really unfortunate. I don't know if you're going to be able to pick up another one.
Oh, so the no LTS attorneys how people found out about holding forward for the slide for a lot of people?
I think so.
That's really interesting. I didn't know that.
Well, that's cool, Bannon. Honestly, that's the cool thing about events, in my opinion, like these community events we're doing, because like a lot of people we learn so much talking about the route in the game. Just, you know, viewers can learn a lot just listening in on our conversations and stuff like that. Oh wow, interesting that I did it that way.
That shouldn't happen. That shouldn't matter as long though, because it shouldn't. It doesn't read any game.
Yeah, it's all the games. It's definitely something with the PS2 itself. I don't know if you live near like a retro game store, if you can have access to that.
Or the money to get the console.
Honestly, to save the event, I would even give you that to get you a PS2 if you have like a retro store near you.
You won't be able to get to them though.
No, I'm saying if they have a retro store near them, I can give them whatever they need to get it.
I mean,
Because, like, I would hate for someone not to be able to do the event just because they're a hardware issue.
And the problem is, there's no one to take his place either.
Yeah, the fix for that would be something I don't want to have to do. Jak Community GoFundMe. I would cover it.
And there I am, the one saying it's not that bad, even though it is, compared to now.
Yeah, the problem is, though, Otterly, like, eBay or Amazon is great, but it will take too long for it to come. The event is this Sunday. Yeah, that's the concern. If you have a retro game store near you, I would check to see if they have any PS2s that you can pick up. And if you need anything to help cover it, I wouldn't mind helping you out with that. Yeah. That's the only problem. But I don't know how that stuff happens to PS2s. Because I just got so lucky with mine. Because, like, I'm using a Slim now, but my fat PS2 that I have, I've had that since I was a kid. I've never had any issues with it.
Really bad health though for this point.
The time of the event is probably going to be like 1 through 2 p.m.
That sounds a little racist.
Oh, I still got all them, I think, right?
What happened?
Hopefully I did.
What the frick, Sadria?
I wouldn't recommend messing with the laser, because if there is a way to fix it, you could permanently destroy it. Those lasers are extremely sensitive.
Dang, nice, Heavy.
I'm pretty sure I got all of them.
Honestly, like, if it's really broken, then it won't really matter if you tried something, but I don't want you to make it worse than it already is if you don't know what you're doing.
I think your toothbrush would probably end up scratching the laser.
I did see a video talking about doing something like that, though. Like actually cleaning the laser can fix it. But, like, the laser is such a delicate piece in there, so, like, you gotta make sure you know what you're doing.
Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah, there's probably content on it. Honestly, if it's really broken, you could try anything that you see and see if that can work. If you do some research on, like, the best steps to take and see if that can fix it. And if not, I would try seeing if you have any retro gaming stores near you.
We're just fine going about it.
Most of the time, they have a PS2, but I don't know. I don't know if you said anything about retro gaming stores, if I missed you in the chat. Aw, see, I was trying to go for road jumps and crap and just messing it up. This boggy is where I lose a lot of time, and I've lost a lot of time here for a long time. You can see, like, a lot of my movements just messing up here. Look how long it took me to shoot that. Yikes.
358. We're good.
Precisely.
Alright. It's kind of far, though. Oh, interesting. I took a while to start shooting the crates. There was no reason to do that. But I was just really slow with everything, as you can see.
I actually did want to get hurt. I keep
How
getting
far
hurt
would
like
you be in your run rank now, currently, at that time?
At this time? See, I'm not good at doing that stuff. I actually don't know. But, like, that's over an hour, and my run is... I have to be, like, Hub 3 by now. Because I finished Hundo in, like, 144. And I'm not even at Hub 3 yet in this run.
Yeah.
So I'd have to be Hub 3 somewhere. At least. Because you gotta think about it. Hundo is really long. Not only do you have all the hubs, but Citadel is a whole ordeal, you know? So, like, there's still so much left in this run, and I'm already at an hour. I'm already over an hour, and I'm just in Boggy.
My childhood PS2 was just lame and now it's frick, so...
So this run is like, oh, never mind. I was gonna try to do the math, but I will not be able to do it. Never mind. I think I do end up saving like 50 minutes or something like that in this run, though. Yeah, I do hope you can find one nearby. And if you do need anything if you do need help covering it, like traveling and stuff like that, don't feel free to hit me up or something. Because I would hate for you not to be able to make the event due to that. Same, Paul. I've had this same PS2 since 2004 and it works perfect. Yeah, all my PlayStations work perfectly fine. But I don't know. I just can't relate to all these issues people have. Oh, yeah. I was kind of awkward there because I missed it. The rush with Flut there. But yeah, Oh, no, that's fine. Never mind. I thought that was bad, but yeah. As long as you get the checkpoint, it doesn't matter where you die. Yeah, it happens. It's not your fault, you know.
Judging by the smell, I'd wager your bathtub sank in the mud long ago. What's a bathtub?
Oh, frick, I skipped that. Missed that split.
What's a bathtub?
Let's do it when I talk to him, right? Yeah.
That's Whip's favorite line, but I always talked over it. He was like, don't talk during that part. I could never remember not to talk during that part. Rip.
I mean, the priority is obviously your stream, not letting me hear that line.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so hopefully Rats goes well this time around.
Did I fail Rats in this? I'm curious to see if I failed Rats. I failed Rats. I've lost so many hundo runs to Rats. I can't even, like, explain it.
The problem is, if you fail at, like, third phase, which is where you would normally fail it, you just lost so much time, and you have to do it again.
Yeah. I lost a lot of runs to failing Rats. Unfortunately for me.
You used to work as Nintendo tech support?
Oh, that's really cool. That's sick. But yeah, that's a good idea, to be honest. Dust can cause problems too. Like, for all you know, it could be a simple fix, you know? So I do recommend you look into, like, some simple fix like that. But if it's still not working, then look into getting another one if you can. I mean, I seem to be okay. We're at phase 3 now. See how I handle it.
You seem fine, but things aren't always what they seem.
Yeah, most of the time I fail Rats, it's always this last phase, because I start panicking and frick up.
That's one console I never had, was a Dreamcast. But the one console I always wanted that I never had was a Sega Genesis. I don't even know why. I just did. But you work to call Sony games for free? That's OP.
Oh, we didn't fail.
Oh my god.
At least not this run.
Too bad.
The
I'm terrible at rats.
The rats are so shit.
But luckily, it didn't go too bad.
Dang, nice, Otterly.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
I have not played either one of those consoles, so rip my life.
I haven't either.
Why?
I still wanted one.
Lucas said, nice Rats, good stuff.
Yeah, but you also said rats are so shit before that.
Yeah. I wish my rats stayed that nice. Then I started failing them all the time.
So you worked for them recently.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying like real old times.
That's what I thought.
Well,
too.
that's us assuming that how old you are. We wouldn't even know.
Yeah, that's true.
Thinking you're like our age. We're old over here.
We're not that old.
I guess. Honestly, we would have to be super old to like have worked to get like older console games. Honestly.
I'm not gonna get hurt by the tar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Smash, Pokemon Sword, Xenoblade 2,
Thank you.
among a few others.
That's super cool. What the frick? Hey, Naam, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. We were just watching my first hundo run, and I'm trying to like commentate and talk.
And not cry.
It's honestly not that bad. I wasn't even that bad.
Yeah, really? Boomer in chat. Yeah, I like you. You're the boomer in chat.
I used to take so much damage here for no reason.
All right.
Really?
Yo, thanks for the host.
I just jinxed myself hardcore.
Assign boomer by whip. I mean, I'm his elder, so he's gotta listen to me because I'm his elder. You gotta respect your elders, bro.
What am I doing? I don't know why I didn't do any of the movement.
I can't say for sure, but I'm probably the oldest person here.
I don't know if I'm just being like biased towards myself, but I gotta say, for my second run, this isn't that bad. I thought there was gonna be way more to talk about, like bad wise.
And to be fair, you practiced the strats for like, 6 years.
Well, yes, I practiced. I was obsessed with running this game in the beginning. Like I was practicing this so much. I loved it. I really did.
You still do?
I still do, yeah. But like I had way more time to practice back then too. Like I was like able to put in way more hours in the beginning.
What's really interesting to see is like what Heavy said, where you don't make too many mistakes. The problem is everything is done so slow.
Yeah, like I
And
feel like
that's where most of the time save is in your newer runs. It's just the movement that's so.
wait, I think I died here a lot, didn't I?
Yeah, I'm older than you, utterly.
I used to die at Claw a lot, so I might die at Claw, to be honest with you.
Hope it's not lagging too much again.
I think that's still kind of my biggest issue, though, to be honest. Like, I think that same issue is still present for me. I'm pretty consistent. Like, I do frick up, obviously, sometimes. But, like, most of the time I'm pretty consistent. I'm slow at it, you know? Like, I could... The thing I need to work on the most is pushing myself to do everything faster. But, like, my whole process was, like, take my time and do it right, you know? That was just how I practiced.
Yeah, because you even told me that's how I should practice, is focus on learning and then focus on getting faster.
You guys have those quad jumps.
I think it benefited me, to be honest with you.
It doesn't matter how fast you go in the beginning if you can't do anything anyway.
I think I started making the most mistakes when I tried to start speeding up because I knew I was slow. I think that's when I started messing up the most, to be honest with you. If I just kind of didn't worry about how fast I was going and just let the speed come over time, I think I would have made less mistakes. Like, I had a point where I had to kind of, like, unlearn a bunch of bad habits.
Alec, frick off.
No, why did I do that?
Oh, yep, I died. Yeah, I died.
But really, if you want
Rip.
to know, I'm 29. I've revealed it before, so I don't really care how.
With a 64.
I don't really care if people know how old I am. It doesn't really matter to me.
He's like, you're not even that much older than me.
Well, yeah, but women aren't allowed to reveal their age by common law, so.
Just stop. So yeah, I died here because I jumped into a boulder. So like I had a lot of time saved here at Claw. I died at Claw a lot. That's why I was saying, like, I remember like Claw would kill my runs too. I think it's because I was so nervous with Claw. Like I was nervous that I was gonna die, that I would overthink and die. Like that's honestly, I still do that today. Where like I come up to something, I'm like, I'm slightly nervous and I think I might fail, and then I do.
Claw's just such a frick, man.
Honestly, most of my failures are because I put too much pressure on myself, to be honest.
Me and your roommate share a birth year.
Did you say your age?
Yeah, 29.
Okay.
Alex over there being a frick.
Yeah. Honestly, I think my, like, just not overthinking things and, like, my mentality is the biggest thing that will help me. Like, I think I have a good mentality when it comes to dedication and persistence and working really hard to improve. But I think my mentality is not as strong when it comes to confidence, you know, not being too nervous, not overthinking. I think those are the things that I still need to work on to be a better runner. Definitely. And that's what I was trying to say. Like, that's why I have the mental health tag, because I'm always talking about, like, what I can work on in that regard, because I feel like I just see so much room for improvement always. I was going for the road jumps, even here. That's really interesting.
What a freaking noob.
Oh, I was brave, because sometimes I'm afraid to, I got to a point where I was afraid to go for them at all.
Look, sometimes bravery is stupid, okay? I just said bravery is stupid. Wow, I'm good. I'm gonna say bravery.
You said burgerly?
I said bravery.
Whip met Lincoln. I think I just heard you cough again.
Well, you said I sneezed before.
It became a meme where, like, you just hear Whip in the background of my streams all the time. Coughing, sneezing.
The thing is, even your new mic can't prevent all of that.
Yeah, there's just no way around it. But it happened, it caught it, like, way more back in the day.
Oh yeah, every single thing I did would be heard. I remember one time I farted and the mic picked it up.
I didn't mean it like that heavy, but I don't know why. But Whip's never sick, but he's just like coughing and sneezing all the time. You would say that, right, Whip?
What?
Like, you're not sick, but you just cough and sneeze a lot.
Or I'm just permanently sick. I don't know at this point.
I don't know. I feel like he's always coughing and sneezing.
I'm coughing now.
Yeah. Bravely defunct. Did I say that right?
I think so. I think that was a game.
Oh, yeah. That's like one of my favorite lines for some reason. It's so funny to me, the way he says it.
Yeah. Your stream is still ahead of mine. You're talking about all these things that I haven't even seen yet.
Oh, oops.
It's a few seconds. Like, by the time you're done talking about it, that's when I start to see it.
Oh, frick. Backwards boosted.
Oh, frick. Backwards pole.
Oh. I was like, what am I doing? I missed that Orbo.
You're just being a pole.
See, that road jump. Why do I stop going for it? It's so good. I haven't gone for that one for some reason.
Because you're scared.
Yeah, like, I feel like I was brave. Like, in some ways, I'm more brave now. But in other ways, I was more brave back, like, here because I just didn't care. I just went for it.
Oh, it was called Bravely Default. I remember that now.
Oh,
Sometimes
okay.
I feel like I live in a constant state of half sick too.
That was nice.
I never said that. Probably said it for me.
That's not what I wasn't trying to say that, but maybe it is kind of true. I don't know.
Over here talking shit about me while I'm in the freaking stream. Nice.
Wow. Yeah, you can see. Wow, why did I go for that road jump? But you can see that my road jumps, I was delaying them a lot. That's something that I really worked hard to change.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, and like no matter how much like allergy medicine I take or whatever, I'm always just sneezing and coughing like all day. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, just a little bit.
But I'm the most
We're good,
sick
Brandon. We're not
whenever
making mistakes like that, okay?
Holly starts streaming. Like her stream just makes me sick. I don't know why.
Now, like,
Bro.
I'm not good at Zoomer, so I'm not gonna really try
No,
to
like you notice it though. You get on, and I just start having a sneezing fit, like out of nowhere. It doesn't make any sense. Like all day I'm fine. I sneeze maybe once,
Oh, wow, that's
and
why
I
my
just like
friend
have a
said
fit
that
on your
was true.
stream. It's like I'm allergic to you streaming.
I lost the eco here. I used to lose the eco a lot. I had a hard time keeping X held when I was playing in the beginning.
Yeah, like you didn't even hit anything there, and you just lost all your eco.
Yeah, like I don't know why. I struggled with that for a really long time. I didn't know how to hold X.
Honestly, you know, wow, you almost missed that jump.
I slowed down
I'm
really
allergic to Effie.
Oh my
If
gosh.
anything, I'm allergic to the dust that the PS2 spews out.
I probably didn't even go that slow.
Nah. Oh, freak. I grabbed that eco. That was awkward. Dude, I'm going so slow. I've never. This mountain pass is so slow, dude.
It really is.
I lose my eco constantly.
That's probably what makes it so slow. Like right there, you just lost it.
Yeah, I did struggle with that a lot in the beginning. Zoomer control was hard for me. And then like holding X so I don't lose my eco, I struggle with a lot. I just didn't know how to keep it held.
Yeah, but then I would try to help you, and you're like, "Frick off! I use claw grip," and that was your problem.
No. The thing is, I use claw grip, but I would use default grip for the zoomer. And I think my problem was for a long time, I didn't know how to keep square and X held with default grip. And claw grip was too awkward for me at the time for zoomer. So like I didn't have a proper grip for a long time. I didn't have a grip I was comfortable with the zoomer for a long time. Because I was not comfortable with default grip at all at the time. Because Huh?
Claw grip can frick off, right?
I was playing with claw grip for so long. I think that's why.
That's why you were bad for so long.
So like I didn't know how to use default grip anymore. Oh, we'll see how long this takes me.
3 days.
I used to mess this up a lot in the beginning. Oh, not too bad.
See, yeah, I didn't even see it on my screen yet.
Oh.
Now I did. So that's how far ahead you are.
Okay. Not that far ahead. Spacing worked out there, but the movement was not ideal.
Remember what I said about dinner earlier?
Yeah.
I was right.
Let me see how comfortable I am with this. This part used to mess me up a lot. Oh, yeah. See, this is what I struggle with the most. Not bonking when I go for that. You want to go really deep here.
I can't even really imagine that. I mean, I can, because it happened to my Slim, but still.
No, I don't trust myself.
Like,
I'm gonna make a backup save.
Yeah, I'm sorry that's happening to you. But Whip Slim did that, and also, it destroyed my freaking game.
The game works, bruh.
Yeah, but it put a ring on it.
I mean...
Wow, I got Red Stage skip first try.
My PS2 liked it, so it put a ring on it. I don't see what your problem is.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Okay, bro. Okay.
Look, you set yourself up for that one, alright?
And no worries, Scar. Nothing wrong with lurking. I appreciate the lurk. Yikes, I struggle with this boosted a lot. I'm surprised I didn't crash here, because if you don't know, you can if you die a lot in Volcanic Crater, you will crash. Or there's you will crash. There's a high chance of you crashing. But I've died here so many times and have yet to crash here like that in a run. It's unlucky I have never crashed.
Dude, you're about to get ban joked.
I don't know what that was.
I can't ban you, but probably can.
For some reason now, oh, never mind. Aw, tall with the holes.
Oh, that's never gonna happen again.
Why you say that?
Because you offended them.
Wow. Tall supported me a lot when I first started streaming. Appreciate them.
Yeah, they did, but now they're like, oh, they're too popular. Get the frick off.
I think they just only recently started streaming. I think they took a break from streaming for a while.
Wow. You can lurk if you want. You don't have to, you know.
Oh yeah, feel free to lurk. No worries. Lurking is totally fine. I appreciate the support in any way.
If anyone pressures too much, they get the ban hammer.
Oh
so.
no, I freaking You see what happened there? I grabbed the plank, but I held the stick in the wrong direction, so I dropped down.
Well, then you're about to get banned, Alec.
I ban lurkers? What the frick?
To be fair, you lurk a lot, so, I mean...
I don't think that's a good way to help your stream by banning lurkers.
It's not. What the frick is that?
For some reason, when people type, like, the glitched out text like that, the whole chat, like, reloads for me.
Like, what is that?
I don't know, but it looks like it's getting bigger. What?
It's not.
I think my chat glitched.
You should see how it looks in mine.
So it still didn't work even though you blew it?
Ew.
Wow. You can use your PS4 version.
You can run on anything you want, but you just have to make sure that you're not going to be doing Hub 3 because you get fricked.
Turtle's in the event, and Turtle's using his PS4, but he's not doing Hub 3.
I thought Turtle was on PS3.
Oh, frick, I'm not supposed to say that. That's what they didn't say that, bro.
I thought he was on PS3, though.
What?
I thought he was PS3.
No, Turtle's PS4.
Oh.
But, I mean, that's pretty obvious. If you have PS4, you probably shouldn't do Hub 3.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's not. Honestly, even if it's your fastest hub, you'd only be a detriment to your team because you just can't. V2 is still slower.
A little bit slow with the gnawing lurkers. I'm so much
honestly,
faster at that now.
PS4 is fine as long as you can play with the, like, I think it has like limited direction controls or something. Like, I think that's the main disadvantage to the PS4 is the directions, but you can run off of that just fine. As long as you're comfortable with the controls.
I'm really analyzing how I did the gnawing lurkers back. Because, I used to struggle with gnawing lurkers so much in the beginning. I honestly was scared that I would never learn how to do it. But I got so much better at them now, so I'm happy that I've seen that progress for sure. I've missed so much. But yeah, if you're Hub 1, then you're set, to be honest. PS4 is fine. I think the starting for PS4 is a little bit different, so you might have to start differently than everybody else, but as long as you read the rules...
You play 6 hours a day. I was gonna say, 2 days can be plenty of time if you have enough time to play. Like, if you can play for several hours a day, I mean, you could get used to it really quick, I don't know. But, I mean, you work tonight and tomorrow. Well, then, I mean...
I don't know.
But I have no life.
I don't know how to explain
Honestly, right
PS4.
now, I feel that too.
I have never used the PS4, so I don't know how long it takes to get comfortable with it. You can reach out to like Sneaky Turtle about it.
Well, then Oxy might have to pop a few Red Bulls and just stay up for the next 48 hours.
I guess Josh's team is nerfed now.
That was actually a good cycle.
Rip.
Hey, you can only do the best you can, you know?
Whoa. Where were you going?
You sure you don't have access to getting like a PS2 anywhere at a retro store or anything? Oh, frick, I died in Dark Cave. I probably die here a lot, to be honest. Dark Cave is like...
Yeah, I thought I didn't make it even on the other teams.
Okay.
Josh is the strongest player, but we tried to make the teams as balanced as possible. So... that way no team is really that overpowered.
I mean, so many changes had to happen so that not everything is perfectly
yeah.
balanced, but you know, it's the best. I think it's alright. Did I go for boosteds back then? Oh, I did. Holy frick. I don't do that now.
It's splitting me and my dad up.
Oh, you mean Mike?
No.
Oh, frick me. I messed up the uppercut. I had a whole phase where I messed up uppercuts severely, to be honest with you.
Bad.
Now he just needs to his PS2 to malfunction.
Pretty good, but I keep like,
Wait, wasn't Stellar having some issues with his PS2?
Was he?
I think he might have been, or no, right?
okay.
Was that
I
Stellar?
wish he made that.
Yeah, I used to go for the boosteds back then, but I don't do it now because for some reason my brain messes them up. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, in some ways, I was better than I used to be. Like, I think I let certain things get to my head.
You were better than you used to be. I don't know.
No, I mean, there's certain things I was doing here that I'm afraid to do now.
The thing is, I remember when you were doing this run, you were like, I want to go for all the strats that I can go for in the run.
Yeah, like, I wanted to push myself to do everything that the runners currently did in the runs.
The thing is, now though, if you go for one of those strats and mess it up, the run's automatically dead.
Yeah.
Back then it wasn't.
Yeah, so I think I was more brave to just try everything because it was like, who cares? Like, I don't care what my time is. Like, I really just didn't care what my time was. I just wanted to get better. And that meant I had bad times for a while because I took risks, then so what? But I think now I've gotten more scared or like more cautious because I don't want to lose runs all the time. So it's like a trade-off, I guess.
If you go for one of those boostings in Spider Cave, the
hours
run's
a day
dead.
at least.
If you miss it.
That's what I'm going for.
But I think I should still push myself though. I think I should use this, be like, hey, I could still kind of be like this and push myself more, you know?
And honestly, all those strats would be more consistent now than they used to be because
And then beyond that would
you're
be
just better.
getting like sub 230.
What a random lag.
Yeah.
Like there's just lag everywhere, but it's like all over the place and so random and spotty.
But yeah, shout outs to Mike as well. Mike was also one of the people that I watched heavily in the beginning. Mike was like grinding hundo like super consistently when I first started running. Even before that. Like I started watching Mike, I started watching Alec, I started watching the Sexy Sax Man, I started watching Josh. I think everybody was doing hundo back then. It was like the Jak community was hundo.
Yeah.
So like it was super good for me because that was the category I was learning. And I was learning hundo because I wanted to learn hundo. Like, it wasn't because everyone was doing it. So it felt like I was just really lucky when I started running because I got to watch a lot of hundo and, like, really high-level hundo when I was learning it, which is really nice. So I'm grateful for that. Yeah, the hundo gang. The original hundo gang from when I first started was a lot of the people I just listed. And Jag as well. Jag was big in hundo.
We don't speak of him.
Oh my god, will you stop?
No.
Jag was like big in hundo back then too. So like a lot of the people I watched heavily were doing hundo when I first joined the community, and I'm really glad I got to watch so much hundo. Unfortunately, hundo has not been as popular recently, but that's why events like the Hundo Hub Relay are so awesome because I don't think I knew what to do here. Did I? Oh, I figured out what I can do here. Wow.
Why do no good snacks exist?
You never know what happened. Well, yeah, but I don't know.
Alright, hopefully the PS4 feels alright for you, Oxio.
I just want to enjoy myself.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm just glad I got to see a lot of runners in the beginning who were doing the same category I was so interested in.
But yeah, if that does happen, that'd be cool. But for now, I'm just going to keep my goals very...
And like also shout outs to Mike too, because I know Mike was like stuck at like a 139 back then, like when I was watching him. And like he stopped doing, like he got a PB or something, and I think he stopped doing it. No, I think he actually, I don't think he PB'd. I think he left hundo and started doing like tons of other categories, like rerouting stuff. And then like he came back to hundo like a while, like months later, and just destroyed his hundo time. And that was super cool to see. Because when I first started watching him, like he would get stuck. I think he was stuck at like 139 for like so long. And props to him for like grinding it for so long, and even though like he wasn't getting a PB, like I remember seeing him lose so many runs, but he just kept going. And I think the break really did well for him. And like he just destroyed that time. It's like crazy now. Like he's tied for second now with Pickle in hundo. So like it's super cool. I think when I joined the community, Saxman was like second place for hundo for like ages. And now Mike and Piggle have like are really close now to Josh even. So it's pretty cool to see. It's pretty cool to see anyone's progress, not even just high level runners, you know? I just love to see people's progress as they get better at the game. But like I definitely remember Mike's because I just watched Mike so much in the beginning because he was doing hundo and he was streaming very often. Oh, look at how many mistakes I'm making here. Yikes. Wait a minute.
Oh, you're so bad.
Was this in the route already? I didn't actually know this was in the route right away.
I don't think this run has me doing this new time strat though. This new time.
You'd be almost done.
Oh wow, this second run had that new route in it already. I didn't actually remember that.
I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, see the new spider, the one where you go to Spider Cave first, and you do this strat here. I remember practicing this so much in the beginning.
I remember that. It took you ages to get this really consistent.
I'm actually proud of myself for going for this, being so new. Like this is my second run ever, and I went for this.
Yeah, and you got it.
Yeah.
Jack.
Because I remember, like, I think I remember asking Josh, like, in his stream or something, and I was like, should I learn this? Like, I'm so new. Like, should I be learning this strat right now? And he was like, you know what? Go for it.
He's like, learn it, you frick.
Yeah, and I did, and I was able to do it. So, like, if you ever feel like you can't do a strat, just try it, you know?
Hip Religo? Oh, wait, I'm going the wrong way. I usually like to go like this. This is how I prefer to do it. I'm sorry if I read your name wrong, but thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
I always like to get all the orbs here first.
Hopefully I have the right amount of orbs.
I don't know how people be, be not getting all the orbs first for that. Some people like to just go grab the cell first and then grab all the orbs after.
Just gonna do what I know works for me.
So ground pounding that platform is slow.
It is.
Yeah.
Not the best cycle.
Then why'd you do it, you frick?
I used to do it all the time. I don't know why I did it.
No!
Oh, no, I missed. Wow. I actually don't know why I did that. I didn't need to die. I could have just went back up with the yellow eco, but I think I wasn't comfortable with yellow eco at that time. So I died so that I could just do this being able to punch.
I don't want to do that. I'll wait.
I don't think it would have worked if I did it. If I went for it there.
I wouldn't
Probably
know.
what happened. No. Oh no.
All right, not too bad.
Hopefully I got that.
You see that shot I do? I don't shoot there anymore.
Be nice to me, game? Yes, you were. Yay.
Oh my gosh, Axel. I don't even know if I've gotten anything I won. Like, I won like so many things. I don't even know if I've gotten any of it. Have I?
I never got the half-eaten raw muffin I won either.
I forget.
Yeah, Whip got like a half-eaten raw blueberry muffin. Speaking of blueberry muffin, I have one right here. I forgot. I was supposed to be eating that. Yum. Excuse me as I stuff my face slightly.
The stream's still looking okay. Here's where I can lose a bit of time because I'm trying.
But I
to
won
make
something from that
sure
event too. I think it was something Josh signed as well.
skip. So I probably
In that
will make
poster.
myself do it, even if I fail.
Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully I don't. Looks good to you. Okay.
Like, I won things unintentionally.
I messed up my movement there because I was afraid of getting hurt.
I'm not really that type of person though. I don't usually care about having people sign things because it makes me feel like I'm not even treating that person like a person, you know? I don't know. It just doesn't feel right for me, but obviously I wouldn't just throw it out or some crap like that, but I've never really been too big on thinking of people as not people or thinking of them as more than just people, you know? Before the HS boosted. Oh, frick, I almost missed the orb.
It's never happened to me before.
I mean, you do you. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel.
This might make it so that I don't have an issue with that jump anymore, though. Oh, I had issue with that.
I used to die there all the time, and I don't know why.
Because I never waited that long before, so my timing was a little bit off.
Another thing I love about all my streams, I always have to analyze why I messed something up.
There we go.
Mike actually gave me a tip for that, where instead of just making that jump, you can ground pound instead. It will help you get that jump a little bit better. If you don't ground pound, you kind of have to time it you have to time it right. So if you want some leeway room, ground pounding helps.
Hopefully I have the right amount of orbs. Should have 645.
I literally hear you coughing and stuff so much in the background. It's actually so funny.
Yeah, that's not a surprise. It's not.
Ooh, almost messed that up.
Try not to take my first hit here and do that repeatedly. No.
Oh no.
Please?
I used to be so nervous about taking any amount of damage with Flut Flut here. The absolute worst for my brain. If I ever took too much damage with Flut Flut, I would just get so nervous.
Makes sense though.
I think I used to try to jump on that, but then I stopped. Because I'd always have troubles. Like, I don't like that guy being alive. Like, I like to kill him.
Freak, I'm messing this part up.
Alright, hopefully, it works for you, Oxio. Ooh, frick. Did I lose Flut Flut in this run?
What?
Probably.
I have 1 health and that guy's alive. Yeah, I did.
He hit me too? Well, that was just...
He hit me at the same time as I landed on the blocker. Rip.
But... it's okay. These were right back here so we can get Fluff Flut again. That's probably the nerves working.
In case you don't know, I always had a rule for myself in Snowy where if I ever lose Flut Flut, I have to go back and get Flut Flut. Always. Doesn't matter where I lose it.
Yes.
Ooh, that was kind of scary right there.
Is what we want?
But I would always make myself go back and get Flut Flut.
Okay.
And the reason why is because Gondola Skip is my favorite trick ever.
I'm supposed to go off.
And I would never allow myself to leave Snowy without doing Gondola Skip.
Hopefully that's the right amount.
If I didn't do Gondola Skip, I would reset the run every time. Or I would load the save, depending on how much time save I had. Like, the better I got, like, not getting Gondola Skip would kill the run. So then I would just reset the run.
68 right now.
I never would allow myself to go down the gondola normally. That was my #1 rule. My Snowies had to be exactly the way I wanted them to be. Otherwise, I would not accept the run. I don't know why I did that, but I don't know. Gondola Skip was just my favorite trick, and I've worked so hard to get it so clean and consistent that I wouldn't allow myself to accept any less than getting gondola in my runs. And it's the only trick I felt so strongly about like that.
Okay.
Like everything else, if I frick it up, I wouldn't care that much, but like Gondola Skip has to be right. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's how it was.
Myself. Aw, missed it.
Missed the cutscene here. Honestly, I made that mistake a lot. And I still do. It's come back to haunt me in current times. Hopefully it's not extremely unprofessional for me eating a freaking muffin. Okay, that part was pretty good. So do I lose Flut Flut again is what I'm curious about.
Maybe.
Ooh, it did there.
Think I hurt him? My X did not work for a second.
Wow, look how cautious I was. I killed the enemies first.
Muffins are more professional than cupcakes. What does that even mean?
I love it.
Okay.
Muffins are better than cupcakes, to be honest. But yeah, man, I was so cautious there.
No.
I used to do that a lot, where I'd go way too far to the right, so I would
Why do I always get stuck here? I don't know what I'm doing. There we go.
Yeah, I got stuck there a lot, but I went
So
way too
bad.
far to the right there, which is why I dropped right down and took a hit.
Like really easy.
I struggled with a lot of really little things that didn't make sense.
That just sure, okay. I'm gonna be really cautious of the angle I go at these enemies right now. Don't want to take any extra hits.
Oh yeah, I used to be terrified of taking too many hits in Snowy. I was super cautious about that always. I'm really curious to see if I get gondola skip in this run.
You'd already be done.
Yeah, I'd be done right now. You just sneezed. Your old whip sneezed. I was super scared here. I turned the camera and crap early. I was like, wait, what's coming? Oh, man. Yeah, I'm curious to see if this is one of the runs where I would sit there doing gondola skip over and over again.
What? Am I square again?
And a lot of E and input problems.
No. That's not what I wanted. You just have to be extra careful with the snowballs and we should be good. And hopefully we don't mess up gondola skip. If we do, we'll just go back and do it.
Oh, man.
I'm very hard on myself like that.
Yikes, do I get hit here? Please don't.
See me? Okay. I don't like where the camera goes for that.
Yeah. Well, I at least got out of there without dying. I don't know if I do gondola skip, though. That's what I'm curious to see right now. Do I get it? I did.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, thank God, dude. I was so nervous about that. Only problem is I have 1 health. So I need
Look
to
at me. I was nervous about gondola
be
skip.
careful not to hurt myself anywhere.
Look at that freaking time save.
That's a big.
Oh, thank you for the
that was
posture
so
check.
scary for me.
43 minutes I saved
Actually, we want power cells.
off of my first run.
Oh my gosh, that time save though.
I think I end up saving like over 50 minutes in this run.
That's crazy talk.
Yeah, it's really nice. Good news.
Hey, how do you two geniuses expect to get that big
The biggest time save of my life. That's the coolest thing when you start running for the first time. Like,
Get that out.
there's just so much time save. You just have so much room to improve. And you get to slowly watch yourself, like, save so much time as you get better and better.
Yeah, I had typed in your chat 43-minute time save.
Yeah. And then it starts to get slower and slower and slower, or you don't see as many big time saves anymore, depending on how you progress. It just be like that. You just knocked the mic down.
No, I put my headphones down.
That was loud. Yeah. Ooh! Here's a... This cutscene helped me get through some tough times.
Cleaned us out. No more
Honestly, it's so nice in Hundo just being able to chillax here after Snowy, because Snowy's always like super stressful. Then you can be like just chill here. It's like, oh, I can breathe again. Then you gotta prepare for Citadel. Then you gotta prepare for all the Citadel nonsense.
Okay, keep it really careful.
Look how scared I was. What the frick? Oh my gosh. I was scared there because I was like, I know that you can crash if you go too far. So I always would just be super, super cautious there.
Doing all these power cell cutscenes with Flut. So losing Flut kind of sucks. So I'm really trying to make sure I get Gone Biscuit. And not hard lock or die with Flut early or anything like that once I land down here.
Yep. Super cautious, like I was saying. The run is gone if I frick it up. The run is gone.
There we go. That was hard.
That was hard.
Yeah, it's nice. Hoping to keep it.
Not bad.
Can we get up on you? Yes, we can.
All right. Well, the hardest part is, I mean, honestly, Citadel isn't hard. But I used to be really nervous with Citadel. Oh, wait. I think this is back when I used to not even do, like, the cell cutscene stuff. So I think what I used to do was I would actually pause buffer every single one of the Sage cells. So that's slow, too. Because I started losing runs in Citadel because I would not do the faster pause buffer method, and I would my game would crash.
Under the nervousness, and then I should be great. I should be good.
Look, I've released more cooling balloons into the tube, so you can use them to keep the temperature down. And don't forget to activate the teleport gate in the Yellow Sage's lab.
We're counting on you. I actually did that little hand thing. Hey! Now, do I die in here? I don't know. Wow. Oh, frick, I almost died. Wow, that was kind of yikes.
That's bad. You should be okay.
Honestly thought I was gonna die.
Oops, I almost stopped moving.
You've had some close calls in lava too before.
Yeah, I used to have a hard time getting over there to the last orbs in lava tube before I died, like before I got too hot. I used to struggle with that a lot, so that used to be like a concern I had every time I started lava tube. How the frick were those shots missing?
Okay, there we go. That was weird. A little bit bad oranges.
Like the shots literally look like they're just going right through the oranges there. Hydrate? I have my water. I forgot to get my water out. I drank some of my coffee.
Right.
Oh, caffeine!
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I would actually stop to grab all the scout flies. That's really slow. So that's definitely
Yeah, it also heats you up real quick too.
yeah, you get hot and it's just slow. The thing is, I was so afraid of leaving any scout flies behind.
It makes sense though, because then you'd have to come through all the way again.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. I was afraid of that though. Like I said, I was just afraid of doing something wrong. I wanted to make sure I did everything right, even if it meant I went really slow.
You were so scared.
That was the sacrifice I was willing to make. Now, less and less. Oof, I don't like my position. Oh, I adjusted it. That was kind of awkward. That was kind of awkward. Like the way I do Citadel skip here, I did it like this for so long. I only started doing it faster recently. I think like after the New Game Plus tourney earlier this year. But yeah, I used to actually sit there and pause buffer every single cell in here. Well, every single stage cell. Now I'm doing the faster method, but back then I didn't do it because I didn't feel. I don't even think at this point I knew it existed.
Ever since that happened to me, I've been terrified of it.
I mean, if you knew it existed, you were too worried to do it.
Yeah, even if I did know. Oh, Alec with the follow. I think even if I did know it existed, I wouldn't have felt comfortable going for it yet. No, do I feel this boosted multiple times? I used to. Oh, I do that. Never mind. I do that instead.
Okay. I need to take a chill pill. Oh, I didn't mean
I went too far.
Alright, orb count's gonna be a little bit off.
In case you didn't know, orb counts were really important to me, so I hated to get it wrong or have my orb count be off because it would throw me off entirely and I would start second guessing if I'm doing something right or wrong or whatever. Not good.
Now I need to make sure I go back in here.
Yeah.
Another thing I used to do is I would split and then I would go and load the save, which is really slow. It's way better to split as I'm loading. So yeah, these are gonna be things I'm gonna be looking for the relay as well. Oh, I made a mistake. Did I get that orb? Oh, I think I did.
No, dude. That's never happened. Oh, I was right there.
But yeah, these are the little things that you can look for as well, where you're looking for, like, if someone missed an orb.
There we go.
Like, what strats are they doing that slowed them down, that they could improve on. Those are the type of things you can look at for the relay.
Well, I'm not commentating the relay, so...
Well, not you, but I'm just saying, I just mean in general. Like, I'm talking to myself. This is like relay practice, but also like me analyzing my own run. But yeah, there's just a lot of things that I just didn't know about or wasn't thinking about at this point. And I'm seeing that's losing me time. The little things I was able to improve.
Your orb count is off and split says 350. Yes, because I got extra orbs by mistake. At the top.
Oh yeah, you were trying to help me, but you also made me nervous. And I was like, wait a minute, it's because I got extra.
Yeah. The thing is, I was confused because in the beginning, because you have to remember this is the beginning for me too.
But I'm pretty sure
Yeah, true.
That your splits say something different than what you have, and I was like, you have to have everything, so something's wrong with your splits.
Yeah. It was a process for sure in the beginning.
I think I got at least 2 to 3 extra orbs over there. So 411, yeah. Looks like we're good.
Yeah, the orb count's right. I got 2 extra orbs. Actually, you know, that's one thing I want to make sure I'm good on for the relay as well. Just to be really cautious of the orb count so I can see if people are on, like, on a good pace or not. Do I get this here? I do. I love going for this.
God, I made it.
Such a huge time save.
We're not taking any more risks. That was beautiful.
That was beautiful, I said. But yeah, I always loved going for that. I remember practicing hard to be able to get those. Because you want to be able to grab all the orbs there when you still have blue eco.
It's extremely safe right here.
Optimally, yes.
Yes, it's optimal, but
I could have made that. I'm afraid of doing something.
Not
I know some people
required.
don't even try to go for it. I think it's worth trying.
You waited so long there.
Should be good now.
Yeah, because I wanted to make sure I was safe, because I was like, you could tell I was nervous. I didn't want to frick up the run.
Go for this one.
Yeah. Because this really wasn't that bad of a run either.
No, like, I'm actually impressed at how confident I was at this point.
Probably was how much you practiced, though.
Yeah, like, I practiced a lot, to be fair, before this second run.
Probably to make sure it was, like, a significant improvement over the first one.
I wanted I wanted to perform really well once I was able to record my run, so I didn't do any more runs. But I instead did, I just practiced a lot. Oh, I died. Yikes.
Why was I taking on?
Yo, what's up, Zed? Appreciate the lurk. We almost done the run.
Come on, Jack.
How did he not grab that ledge, though, Jack? Big bro.
Oh, that was my own fault, so. From bad playing, poor playing. So.
Yo, what's up again? Think Blue. The biggest time loss so far is me dying here right now. I used to panic in here and take so much damage for no reason at all. I'm doing really good. I've been having a lot of fun analyzing this run or just looking at it and having comments on it. Like, I'm just honestly, I thought I would have done so much worse, but I actually just didn't. I wasn't that bad back then.
Hopefully I have a good amount of.
It's really cool to see. Obviously, I've improved a lot since then, but I don't know, I was pretty consistent. Makes me wonder, like, what other people thought about me when I was, like, running at this time. Like, did they think that I would get as far as I've gotten now? Did they think I would get farther? It's interesting they made me think about.
You probably would have gotten to this point eventually. It would just take a while.
Yeah, but, like, so many people, like, start and just quit, you know? Like, did people expect me to get as far as I have?
Well, I mean, maybe.
Or did they think I would get farther by now?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh. And welcome back, Harmon. Oof, that was kind of weird. Looked like I wasn't supposed to make it, but I did. I used to be super cautious up here too, because imagine like falling. I have never done it yet, but like one of my biggest fears is like getting up here one day and just falling.
I think you did that once, didn't you? Like in a practice or something?
Maybe in practice, but in a run, I've never fallen.
I think you did in a practice once, because I think I remember it happening.
It can definitely be.
But yeah, I don't think you ever actually did it in a full run.
Did you order something?
It's just nerve-wracking.
What'd you
for
get?
me because I have messed up Citadel a lot. I didn't practice
Got me
as
something,
much as the other ones, but I have practiced Final Boss. So hopefully Final Boss can go well. Unless I choke, even though there's nothing really to choke over because I'm not even like anywhere near like a good run. An objectively good run. But I'm happy with this so far.
Doom free zone? What the frick? Oh, frick, you see me there? I was waiting way too long before I jumped. Why was I waiting that long? Wow. I think that's something that Mike corrected for me. I think Mike came into one of my streams and was like, you don't have to wait that long. You can just do it like right when the robot turns or something like that.
You don't have to be such a frick.
But yeah, like I was wasting so much time on Final Boss here. I did practice Final Boss a lot. Like, timing of things was wrong, but, like, I remember Final Boss being something I really practiced a lot, because one of my biggest fears as well, which has happened to me anyway, but, like, one of my biggest fears is, losing a run that's on a good pace because I died in Final Boss. So, like, I always wanted to make sure Final Boss is well practiced. Obviously, nerves get the best of you sometimes, so I've killed runs in Final Boss before. Many hundo runs have been lost at Final Boss, despite that. But I have improved, and I think my Final Boss is like a pretty strong point for me at this, like, without doing like 1 frames and like things like that people do. I think I have a pretty good Final Boss, to be honest. Yeah, this is it, the 2nd run ever. Being a 208. Oh, what? That was weird. That was like a delay there.
Yeah, it was. What the heck was that?
Yeah, I don't know. That was weird. Or just my timing when I was shooting.
I was so close to sub 2. I can't believe I was that close. I can't believe I was that close to sub 2.
Lucas came in there and said, "Holy S!" That is a great time. Oh, Lucas is such a supporter. I appreciated it. Appreciate it a lot.
Well, I mean, for a 2nd run, it is a great time. For now, it's crap.
Bro, it's not that bad. That's still a good time.
No, I mean, if you got that time now compared to where you're at with that skill.
Roll jump, because I remember I roll jumped here.
I guess.
And it wasn't a great time in life.
Road jumping wasn't a great time. I was afraid to ever road jump for so long. "53-minute time save." That's insane. It's probably my biggest time save I will ever get, ever.
Harmon with the GGs.
Yo, thank you, Harmon, for that. In the future, GG.
Thank you.
Oh, Burke was there.
No, I mean, Harmon did a current GG.
You said GG Garts on the PB. You saw that?
Burke, thank you, Alan.
Yeah.
Thank you,
I didn't make fun of myself, too.
Appreciate the GG.
All right, well, that is the run. We watched through the whole entire thing. Oh, thank you, Zed, for the future GG. Appreciate it. But yeah, 208.51 was my 2nd run ever. Garts.
Alright, Split, that's it. I'm gonna have to ban you.
Stop, bro. But, man, it feels like so long ago. GG 7 years ago. Bro, we'll get out of here. That run was not as bad. I thought there was going to be way more to say. Honestly, I did notice a lot of ways that I was losing time, obviously. The biggest...
Split, I can't.
The biggest things being the way how I pace myself. I paced myself really slow to make sure I did things right. And that made me slow. And then, like, little time loss things here and there. But honestly, that isn't really... For my 2nd run, I don't think that's that bad.
Actually, both, I guess.
I think that's a pretty good 2nd run, if I'm being... without even being biased. If I saw someone do a run like that today, I would be like, dang, they're doing pretty good. They're doing pretty good. So I'm happy with that. But obviously, I have worked hard and improved that time much more. But, you know, it's nice to look back at where you started and see, like, how you played and how you performed and where you were. I hope to continue to make more progress and then maybe watch this run again sometime and be like, wow, I've improved even more since then. You know?
Wow, major outright pain instead of just regular outright pain.
Wow. But yeah, thanks for everyone who hung out during all this. I know it was pretty long, but I really wanted to do this today and just talk about my run, talk about my performance. Wow. But yeah, I'm glad that I could do this. Tomorrow I won't be streaming. I'm gonna probably we're Split and a few of the other commentators are gonna try to get together and prepare and discuss what we're gonna do and how we're gonna commentate. But this is a good way for me to just look at a hundo run, you know, comment on it and think about it, you know, figure out what I would say about the other runs. I'm thinking of like time loss that I can see, how many orbs they have, you know, their routing and the pathing they're taking, their movement. Just things like that I'm thinking about when I'm watching. It was nice to watch a run and think about that, especially a run that isn't as great. Or not like, it's not like a bad run. 2 hours is not a bad time. But like an older run of mine, because I can see more things now than I would have then that I can improve on.
The thing is, Split, I said that earlier in the stream.
Are you gonna do that, Split? We'll see. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Now watch Whip's first run. I would love to be able to watch Whip's first run. Honestly, if Whip ever did a run, that would be something really interesting to like. If you ever recorded your first run, like I could analyze your run and tell you the things that I see that you could do to improve. Like that could be fun if you ever do your first run. We'll see if Whip ever commits. Whip the chicken. Oh my god. Your first speedrun of a game, period? What do you mean? Like the ones on your YouTube and stuff? Whip has like.
Those aren't speedruns.
I thought you
haven't even seen this. Probably even you haven't seen the speedrun. That was done in secrecy.
Then we can't watch it.
No, I still have the file. I just haven't uploaded it anywhere.
You still have the file?
Yeah, I did like last year.
Oh, you talking about like the Pokemon?
Don't reveal the game. It must be kept secret.
Okay. I think I know what you're talking about.
I know you know.
Anyways, since Whip doesn't want me to share it, yeah, it's a Pokemon game, but it's not what you think. Yo, what's up, bruh? Unfortunately, you stopped by at the end. I don't know if you're here lurking or whatever, but I just finished watching my first run. Maybe one day, if Whip ever does a run, I can analyze his. Or if he shares the one he's referencing. It's definitely not that, Alec. It's actually Pixelmon? Definitely not. Wow, alright, we'll see you, But yeah, thanks for hanging out, though. That was a lot of fun, and I would like to do this again, but, like, with maybe other runs I've done in the past, just analyzing it. And maybe, like, if any of y'all would want to, if you would ever want me to analyze any of your runs, I wouldn't mind doing that either, you know? Pokemon Go any %. What even is that, Zed? That sounds like a yike. But yeah, I wouldn't mind analyzing someone else's run if anyone would be down for that. That'd be cool as well. Analyze my low eco run? Really? I wouldn't mind. Honestly, I was curious if you're a low eco run because I know yours is going to be so much different from the current route. So it'd be interesting to see like what old low eco would look like. So I wouldn't actually mind doing that if you were serious. That actually sounds like it'd be fun.